Hello, welcome back everyone. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and click the bell button so the video when I post it reaches you instantly. Before moving into the video, this is my Telegram channel where I update regular basis about gold, silver, Nifty, etc. You can see a lot of contents with detailed explanations and so many updates and educational stuff. If you click on the top, you can see the link here. If you click that, it will directly take you to this page where you can see all my social media activities, where you can click and join. I'm mostly active in Telegram channel and this Telegram group discussions, and I post videos in YouTube and Twitter as well. So in this video, I'll be explaining a tons of information about Bank Nifty and its time cycles and how to forecast time, how to see and how to come to a conclusion, how to find cycles and n number of questions. It will be very clear after watching this video. I'll be posting so many video updates regarding to this calculation onto my previous updates, and I have planned to release some new courses as well. So it will be also available in YouTube. Before moving deep into the concept, I would like to clarify a few things and explain you that how my calculation works and the basic things you need to know to understand this concept. So every instrument or script or pair, it has an absolutely good vibration with certain numbers. So you will have to find that. It can be done by looking into the past. So by marking the high and lows, you will get an idea of how the time cycle, the numbers, how it repeats again and again. Previously I have done some videos and I have posted a lot of stuffs about Nifty, how a high and low is connected with the next high and low, or in the past or in the future. So the whole market is matrix and it is a mathematical point of force that connects the high and low, and I have reduced n number of methods. I'm going to reveal a few here, using fibonacci, using ratio proportion, using geometry. Cycles can be derived using n number of methods in the past, like using Bible, like astrology or business cycles. There are n number of methods, but only using the number systems, it gives you logical reasons with an evident conclusion. Also mathematical proof that gives proof at the end of the research. This instrument is Bank Nifty. It has 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 alphabets. So it's 9, it has a vibration of 9. Not only based on this I have taken 9, but I have tested lots of history. I mean up to 4 to 5 years. This number seem to have a very good vibration, and in numerology 9 means pulse. If there is when you see a number 9 or its multiples or its divisions, it can be used anyways. It depends on that particular instance or a pattern where it forms. So 9, it is same as 90, 900, it's all the same. Okay, so 360, when you divide by 9, it gives 40. So 360 is a circle. In geometry, 360 is a circle. So 9 is same as 90. So 2 times, 3 times 90 and 4 times. So this is entirely different, 144. But these are all the units of circle only in the end. It comes to 9. The same way, 2 times 18, 36, 72 and 14. It has a deeper understanding. It is one of the master numbers. 90, 60, 144. These are the master numbers used by Gann. It is in our universe. If you can understand these cycles, it can help you to understand your life cycles too. That is a different method and different calculations. But right now we are looking into the markets. The 9 plays an important role, not only in this market, in many of the markets. its important cycle is connected with the number 9 and its divisibles, etc. So 360 is a circle. When you divide it by number 9, it's 40. You can divide as 40. 360 is divided by almost all the numbers from 1 to 9 except the number 7. So when you divide this by 8 times, it gives 45 plus 45 90 plus 45 135, etc. So these are very important numbers. These are all units. These are all cycles which can be used to forecast and to predict the markets. So here you can see the circle here. It's a big circle, and there are so many astro things like Leo, Virgo, etc. So avoid that. Just see only the geometrical representation here. So circle, there is a square inside, and there is one more square, there is a triangle. So the whole market, or maybe the whole universe, there are certain structures. The base to those are these three things actually. So square, triangle and circle. So you can see the triangle connecting points 0, 120 and 240. If you add 120 again, it will be 360. So the same wise, if you divide 120 by 2, it will be 60. Again the units, if you divide it again by 2, 60 divided by 2 is 30. So here you can see that 90, 180, 270, it's all the same, the multiples of 9. So here 45, 135, 225, 315. This is Gann chart. You can see a number of calculations that he has used here. 45, the same, 135, 225, 270, it's all the divisions, but we would like to keep it very simple instead of complicating it. So the number 7 is most important number and it dominates most of the things. The number 7 is used in the Bible, and the 7 has lots of properties, tons of it. You can search in the internet. So 7 wonders, rainbows, 7 color, 7 days in a week, etc. and so on. So I take only the few master numbers to calculate. I don't want to complicate because it gives us very accurate conclusions in the end. The same way we are using 9, 12, its square is very important, its square root is also very important. So when you're taking 7, its multiples like 7 cross 7, 7 cube, 7 cross any multiple is really good, and it works beautifully in most of the instruments like gold. I have posted in my previous videos how the number 7 dominates the gold market, and I use it on a regular basis to forecast. So the Uranus rotation is 84 actually. So it's a cycle. It is actually 7 cross 12. In a year we have 12 months. So 7-year cycle into 12 months, it gives 84, and its division is also important. 42 is one of the very major numbers we use in esoteric stuffs and in trading as well. So we divided it by 2, it will give 21 and so on. These are the master numbers you can use in any instrument, and it will give you some very, very accurate results. You can test it out. So let me show you how to do that. The purpose of explaining all these numbers is you must know how to put that into work, because if you're brand new or very new to this Gann field, you will not know about these numbers or whatever I'm saying. It might confuse you, but eventually you will get to it. And here in this market, we will see a lot of vibrations. The law of vibration, this is how it works actually. Let's see here, it's actually 144 days from this high to this low. So 98 bars. You can see the similar number of cycles repeating again and again in the future. In this, you will have to remember that trading days can be used as calendar days can be used as trading days. For example, 144 day, it is calendar days, it's not trading days. Trading days in the sense, it is bars. 98 bars is trading days. So in future it might actually occur like 98 times trading days here, but it will be 98 days calendar. So calendar days 98 is very important. Some take only the calendar days or some take only the trading boss. It's not actually correct. You will have to combine both. It is one of the excellent method that can give you some accurate results. So the purpose of mentioning all these numbers here, 144 days, you can see here 144 bars. This is what I was saying, 144 bars here, it is 144 days here. So you can see 145 days here, 144 days here. So it has clear vibration of 144 days. So you can use that to our advantage. Even here you can take this low and mark this high. See here, 98 bars and 144 days. So it has a tons of properties in the past. You can back test it. I have taken the recent markets to make sure that it is working in the recent times as well, not only in the past. It's working in the recent times, in the present, and it will work in the future too. By the end of this video, you will see how to forecast. And I have done it in my Telegram, but I'm going to explain it how I'm going to do it. It's very simple method. I'm explaining. I'm going to keep it that way. So I don't want any newcomers or those who are in that intermediate level to get confused. And the purpose of revealing these things, it's exactly to help them, not to confuse them. So making sure that I'm keeping it very simple. So here you can see that 98 bars, it is actually divisible by 7. So if you divide that, we'll get number 14. So it's very important, both the 98 and 144, it's aligning. So in future it will be the same. So when we see a 144 days, it will be like almost for 98. So same way here, 60 bars and 84 or 85. So approximately it's the same. You can see here 84, 83 bars, 84 here bar. So it's the repetition. That's what I was talking about. You can see the 84 days. The next time it has become 84 trading bars. So it continues actually. Again, from here to here, it is 85. So it's called as continuous proportion or discontinuous proportion. You will see the cycles continuously happening like this, like 84. It's hidden in the trading bars and calendar days. So it might happen later. I mean, after few months or after a certain cycle ends, it starts to occur again. Here we saw continuous 84, but here it stopped. From later on, again it starts from here, 85 bars. So the same way the cycle 180 is very important. The 180 bars is almost 270 days. You can see here its repetition, 270, 187 bars almost. And in the past, here 180 bars is 273. So I have tested this and it is really good instrument. The cycles are really working well in this compared to Nifty 50. This has some good and exact vibrations of the numbers which can be put to our advantage. In this instrument, the cycles are repeating again and again. For example, you should be aware from here this low, the major low, to this high is almost 329 or 220 was a 330. 330 is an important number. 300 plus 30 or 360 minus 60. You can take it however you want. But later on, we see that same number resonating from here to here is 330 days. I mean 225. If you take here exact high, it's 325. Nifty and Bank Nifty, it has strong correlations as well in the cycles. I'm working on certain cycle connections at an entirely different method. I don't want to confuse you now, but I'm going to show you because 330 here. I'm going to show you the Nifty right now, just for a second. And let's see, I have taken this high to here. It's actually 330.31, but here it has made the high, and in Bank Nifty it didn't make, actually it was somewhere around here or here, I think. So the numbers, it's actually working very well in both the instruments. If you connect correctly, you might have a better advantage here. That's the whole point here. So the cycles divisions are very important. So the half of it, you can see here, the whole cycle 325, its half is exactly here. So which means the cycle is really good, which is working, and you can see that almost 162 days. So the number 81 to 84 is very important, because 84 I have just explained you, but 81 is nothing, it's 9 square actually. So 9 square will get 81. So the vibration, it's not always 81, it could be 80 or 82, 83, something like that. So when it comes with 9 on its multiples or its square, you should watch out actually. So it's what has happened here. So when we start from here, this high to this low is 92 bars or 135 days. So 102 times is 180 bars, is almost this low. This is from here it went up, and the next it will be 90 is 270, and that will be almost November 28th. So the coming Monday, it's going to be really important day. Using the number of confluence and multiple methods, I have come to the conclusion that November 28th is one of the major important days. I will show you in a few minutes. The same way I have taken this high to this low is exactly 270 days or 180 bars. So that's how the back and forth it works. So it's the same repetition of 270 day cycle. It's actually projected into the future, and that's how you find the vibrations of the market, which is seeming to be very accurate so far. So I'm going to take this low to see, check this. It's 42, 43 bars and 63 days. 9 sevens are 63 and 42, you know that 84 divided by 2. And here it is 60 bars is important, 90 days. It's very important, exact 90. And we are projecting it to the same date here, 164, 65 days. It's actually 330 divided by 2 is 165. I've already shown you here from here to here it's 330. So now it is projecting from here to here. It's a lot of confluence that comes into this date that makes us wonder and see how the price reacts on Monday. And I have forecasted the price here. This is a different method. I have been working on this for years, so many years, and I have formulated a method which I know where the market will stop and decide there. It's a vibrational price, the same as time, but it has different calculations and different methods. This will be the price of the future market. It has to hold there. Once the price touches there, that would be the time as well. When the price touches here, so the time is up, the price it gets squared, and from there will be decision will be made. It could be a reversal, it could pass there, or it could break here and then retest, and then it will continue. So it will be a very, very, very strong magnetic vibrational harmonic area where the decisions are made very clearly. It can be seen using the price action. So once the market reacts, you will understand here. This is me forecasting the date and price as well. Let's see how this plays out. So I'm going to check this back side. So 72 days, 144 divided by 2 is 72. It's almost 70 bars here. Our 100 days cycle is very, very important. 90 bars, 135. It's the same. Here you will see 161, 91 square, 81 times 2. It's actually 162 or 161 bars. So everything is connected here with the number of cycles. So that's why I was explaining about these natural numbers, how these numbers are very important. So you will have to know about this. Once you know this, all these numbers are connected, and it keeps repeating again and again. And I have shown you one or two confluence here, how it actually comes and falls into a single date. That would be our confluence date, and from there we can take our decisions very easily based on the price action. You can see here, this is one of the methods I used to forecast and see how the market vibrating in a certain cycle. So these are the major cycles, as I have hinted already: 360, 90 and etc. 147 is nothing, it's 3 times 49. So 7 cross 7 is 49, 7 square. So 49 is considered as death zone. When there is a 49, you can expect something major is about to happen. 49 weeks, 49 days, it could be anything. So the same 147 times 3 is 441. It's actually 21 square. See how it all connects together. So 400 to 441 is nothing. Usually 400 days there is a change of cycle. I have seen this multiple times in other markets. I mean Dow Jones, S&P, gold. Most of the times 100, 200, 300, 400. These are very important cycles. So as I explained, 20.5 square, these are all very important. Same way 20 square and 21 square, you can take 20.25, 20.5, 20.75 square. Those are all very important levels, especially in price. It can help you a lot. But when you're taking in time, you can keep it to round numbers based on the vibrations, how it has formed in the past. So like I showed you now. So 42,000 is 6 sevens or 42. It's an important price here. So here I have done some simple math here, taken this high to low 56 days, and I multiplied with Fibonacci numbers. It's a unique way of finding the core pivot time areas. So when you multiply that, 1.690, the same you multiply it again, 147. You can see how the vibration which gives us the numbers, it's indirectly hidden there. When we are using the nature numbers like 1.618 to multiply with the first high and low formation, we get that number which is the hidden cycle is 90. It's very obvious. Actually, I will show you in one more calculation how this 90 or 180 it shows up when you are using some geometry as a universal methods. It's absolute beauty to watch all these things coming in together and giving us those unit prices, unit time to exact number. So that's how the market works, and after all, it's not random at all. So again, 147, this is 7 cube. Like I said here, this is 240. It's almost 240. I mean 60 times it gives you 240. I mean angle 120 plus 120, 240 plus 120 is 360. So it's also the same almost. So it's going to give you some other 380 here. So that's where the market broke and it went up, and this is one of the core methods you can use to forecast. So this is how I have forecasted. You see the highs and lows. From there I have connected it to the major date on date 28th. So from here to here, you can see 300 days. Before that, the master numbers, you can see 100, 200, 300, 400. It's divisible even 50 days, 150, 250. These are all very important numbers. If you see it vibrating, you can use that to project into the future and to see the past and see the relationship. It will be very accurate and it gives wonderful results, as said so many times. So 7 square, 180, 270, 60. So it's all the same numbers I have used here. You can see here from here to here 49 bars, from here to here it's 60, and likewise here 300 days, this is 400 days. 400 days nothing, it's 270 bars, it's indirectly hidden. 300 is 200 actually, and from here 270 days is 180 bars from this high to here, the forecasted date. So 182 days or 120 or 124 days from here to here. So here 343 from this price, from this low to here is 7 cube. So all these high, low, most of the recently formed highs and lows. It gives us this date to be exact, and there is one more projection I will show you, and this is how you project using the simple numbers instead of complex mathematics. So this high to this low is 56 days. From here to here, from that high to this high is 101. So I'm going to take the calculator. 101 divided by 56 again times 101. That will give you, see the vibration number. Before, when you multiplied 56 times 1.600, we got 90. So likewise, when you use geometry, it's giving us 182. The exact vibration number 180 is there. So when we again multiply that by 1.80357, the number, you will get 329 or 30 days. So we know that 180, how it is important. So first number was 182. You can see that low formation here, one of the major dates, 180. From there to 328, 29, 330, it's almost same area. So that's how it all connects. I'll show you one more calculations using this trigonometry. I mean, how the perimeter is connected, how the geometry can be used to measure accurate. Let's take 101, the number which I showed you, right? Square plus 56 square. It's gonna give you this number. We're going to square root that. This is basic Pythagoras method. Okay, c square is equal to a square plus b square. It's the same thing. Plus, I'm going to add that number 101 plus 56. So we got 90 in that, 180, 182 in that. We're getting 272. We all know that why 270 is important, and that's how you forecast and we deduce based on the numbers, mathematical reasons, and universal secrets. These are the keys to deciphering the whole markets. So use these numbers to your advantage. You can use Russian proportions, Fibonacci, trigonometric method, on the Gann method or universal methods. I have shown you 4 methods as of now, and test more, and it will give you some very good, exact and authentic and very good results, not only in the past, the present and the future as well. You will be amazed to see what is going to happen in the 28th November or 1 or 2 days, and once the price reaches at this place. The same way 9 can be used. One more thing I'm going to show you, because it is very important for the price. So 90, it's same as 180. The same way you can use that to price. So 18,000, you can see here, is same as 180 or 18. 2 nines are 18, right? So approximately I'm placing it 19. It's where the corona crash happened, and the next is 270. So 270, you can see here at the price 27,000. The first time it stopped around there, from again it couldn't go up, it dropped. Good. The next is 36. The first time it stopped here, the same thing happened. So there was a lot of difficulty breaking that price and hold it there for almost a year. After that it pushed up. So maybe if in case if this breaks, so we might be expecting up to, yes, 45,000. Maybe that would be the price, and from there it might hold there for maybe 1 or 2 years, and from there the price will decide. Of course, we have calculations like this once this breaks, and there will be one more calculation around 45,000. So that's how you reduce the price. I didn't cover most of the price things here, so mostly this is about forecasting based on time and the universal concepts of the law of vibration. If in case it didn't make any sense, don't worry, I'll be posting a lot of videos, or feel free to watch my previous videos. I explained in depth about how to use the cycles, how to use the connection between the high and lows, and how to forecast that. It could give you some ideas, and if you have any doubts, please post in the comment section, or you can ping me in my Telegram. So this is the ID here. You can contact me here. I'm very sure you must have got some valuable information in this. So before winding up, I'm going to show you one more forecast based on the exact things which I have shown you. So the lows and high, how it connects, and I have projected it from this high, this low, etc., to this date, December 13th, and that's actually December 13th is on Tuesday, so we might be expecting something around 12th or somewhere around that Friday 9th, December 9. It's interesting, 9 and 12, 13th, but most of the things are projecting towards 13. Usually I take this as pivot point and plus or minus 1 or 2 days maximum. I will not go beyond that, so my forecast will be within those 3 days. It will take from here to 3 days, from here to 3 days. So this will be the pivot point mostly. Let's see what happens during that time, and see here how I did that. 90 days, 60 bars, 49 bars, and 120 or 180 days. Okay, same way, 280 days. Okay, 7 4s are 28. So it's all projecting towards this date, and let's see what will happen during that time. So enough said and enough revealed here. So make sure to back test and forward test it, and look for patterns. And when you see these dates, don't go blindly. So wait for the price confirmations. It is very, very important. So price confirmations is the key. So once you know the dates, there is a confluence, and we'll be ready, and we know a lot in advance. So we'll not be making any silly mistakes here. So it gives us more trading edge and more advantage to our trading. So again, if in any doubts, you can contact me here. So be sure to share this video and refer to your friends if you find this information helpful. Thank you for watching the video.